What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while. Been super busy and the rain's been crazy, so I haven't been able to get out here. But the water's like crazy full right now. A lot of shad around. Hopefully we can get into a couple here on this point early on. There's some brush on this point too. Hopefully we can get one to come up though. Seen a bunch of shad when I was going under the bridge that were spawning on the pylons. I was thinking I was gonna see some over here on this bulkhead, but I'm not seeing a crazy bit of action. At least not yet. It's so flooded and the fish are just moving up in there. Just going crazy. We just have to hope there's some big old bass fish over yonder. Haven't really heard any bass pop yet. Like most of the pops that I've heard, I mean, are definitely most likely gar. But when it gets crazy flooded like this, then fish use that chance usually to explore and feed. Like that. Oh my god. I don't know if that was a gar or a bass, but that was a fucking bass. That was an absolute tank of a fish. Holy shit. Sorry for cussing, but I think that was massive. Okay. I couldn't tell if that was a bass or a gar. Yep, there it is. Okay. You hit it kind of quick. After you're hitting the water, he ain't big. But he ate the old swim, or the old white chatterbait. There we go. Ate the old white chatterbait. Not too long after it hit the water too. I mean, there was like a couple reels and he came and ate it. So we came to like the first quarter of this creek, and the water clarity is 9-day difference from where it was. I mean, it's literally, with this water high there, this is the spot where there's a lot of eelgrass, and usually the water line is like barely over the top of it. But with all this rain, the waters came up, and now I have some clearance over where I can fish. No brush pile. See if anybody's home on it. Hopefully we got that far. No, let's see. Oop. There it is. Yep. I think brush piles are gonna be our key today, boy. That was the first. Oh, look at all that shad he spit up. This bass spit up all, like 3 or 4 little shad he spit up. On a little, look how fat he is. He's been feeding. Pretty fish. Not big, but first cast into that brush pile, and he came up and ate it. So, and I kind of figured that was gonna be the deal today. I at least knew at some point it was gonna be for sure the deal. But I was trying to get a little shallow water bite. I shouldn't have. Where I messed up is though, I went all the way back there to that muddy water. I bet I could have caught a couple shallower if I would have stayed in the cleaner water. Catfish. I knew it. Bro, I just knew how they were swimming around down there, that those were all just catfish. And I think that's gonna be our problem here today mainly, is just every brush pile I've been to is just swarming with these old catfish. These old, look at these suckers. It's just every single brush pile swarming with them. Which, if I wanted to catch catfish, it would be pretty awesome. But since I'm not really going for catfish, it can be kind of annoying because, like I said, from what I know, from what I've experienced, when I see all them catfish on a brush pile, I usually don't catch a crazy amount of bass on them. So my confidence when I see them, and the thing is, I'm getting so good at reading that active target that now I pretty much know just how they're swimming around and how they kind of look on it, if they're catfish or not. So, and that just confirms it. So that confirms that the majority of these brush piles are just swarming with freaking catfish. It's just nothing but fish, and I'm telling you, those are fucking catfish, man. I think I've been trying to fish for catfish this whole, I mean, look. You can see all that on the graph. Like, watch when I scan around, and it's just, you see all them fish on the bottom. It's like nothing but cat daddy. All. I mean, I'm sure some of them are probably some other fish, like bass and whatnot, but I'm telling you, when I see that many catfish, they just push away everything else that you're trying to catch. we go. That's a big one. Oh, stay. Oh, that's a big one. There we go. Up in the brush pile. See, they're just destroying shad down there. Jesus Christ. They're all fat. There's another one. That's even bigger. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Dude, they're loaded on this brush pile. Old Carolina rig with the brush hog. That's all you need. That's all you need when you're brush pile fishing. Sometimes. It's nice catching them here because this is a community hole, so it gets beat up good. So it's nice when you're able to actually catch them here. But I've caught some big ones here. This ain't that big, but good enough. Felt like a hit. Oh, it was a hit. So they're just, some of them aren't committing to it, they're just tagging it. And they're not committing to it. That's one. Got me. That's a good one too. Oh, he's just fighting hard. These suckers are fighting hard over here. Like when I first set the hook, I'm like, these are some good fish. When I'm first setting the hook over here. And then this one's the smallest one that we've caught. Just a little wee little lad. Wee little lad on the old brush hole. Surprisingly, I'm missing a couple on this. And it kind of sucks because I have to bury this hook kind of good. Because it's super sticky right here. And that might be part of the reason I'm missing a couple of them if they're small. But I'd rather miss some small ones than get hung up constantly. Because this stuff gets pretty sticky right here. Hope that's one. There he is. Not a bad one either. Oh no. Dude, they're all just fight good on this rod. This long ass Carolina. But they're all fat though, that's the thing. That was the second cast. Oh yeah, we're about to catch one right on this. On this guy. I'll let it get all the way to the bottom. That's the key, is don't start moving this bad boy until that weight gets all the way to the bottom. Oh, he's hitting it. There he is, another one. Little guy. Oh yeah, these are the ones that I've been missing. I knew there were some little guys down there. Look at that sucker. These are the ones that when I'd hit and miss. These are the size that I was missing. Dude, but look how fat that sucker is for how little he is. That little sucker's been down there just gorging himself. It's a beautiful fish though. It's got some really like highlighter green or highlighter yellow colors. That makes me feel a little bit better about missing a couple of those, because I knew they were small, but I didn't know they were that small. Fish. Yep. There he is. He's swimming towards me. There we go. Better one. It's a better one, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he was swimming towards me. I couldn't tell. Dude, these things all have guts on them from just feeding on shad. Beautiful fish. They're all beat up too, so I'm guessing they're all beat up from sitting close to that wood, maybe? Like the wood is rubbing up against them. I'm guessing they're like ambushing. They're ambushing stuff that's close to that wood. I gotta change out this battery. There it is. Finally. I was like, man, there's gotta be one in this one. Dude, all the fish I'm catching are like identical twins. This one doesn't have as big as a gut as those other ones though, but still pretty fish. He absolutely smacked it. Well guys, that's all she wrote for today. Brush piles were key. Caught a couple shallow, but it's that time of year where for the most part, brush piles are gonna be the deal to catch a good amount of fish. Probably come out here tomorrow, hopefully hit some different brush piles and see if it's the same thing around the lake. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, let me know.